السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله الذي لا إله سواه، والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن والاه. اللهم تقبل منا صيامنا وقيامنا وصلاتنا، اللهم وفقنا للعمل الصالح الذي يرضيك، واجمع مسامع قلوبنا على ذكرك، ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين، وارزق أنفسنا تقواها وزكها، أنت خير من زكاها، أنت وليها ومولاها، آمين يا رب العالمين. Yesterday, we shared few important things, always pertaining to our relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal in fulfilling the objective for which we were created, namely to fulfill ubudiyat Allah and to be the Khalifa of Allah on earth, and therefore to espouse and to embody our hearts and our souls and ourselves with the beautiful divine attributes at our best human potential. In that context of many things we mentioned, I mentioned last time, as Rasulullah ﷺ said, 3 things are worthiest of storing and treasuring. Which were they? Quiz. Khalas, you all have it together. Alhamdulillah. Qalbun shakir. Qalbun shakir. A grateful heart. Walisanun dhakir. And a tongue always in dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وزوجة صالحة تعينك على أمر دنياك ودينك خير ما اكتنز الناس, said he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And a righteous spouse who helps you in your matters of this world and in your matters of your deen. That is the best thing you want to store, you want to keep, you want to have, you want to treasure. Not gold and silver, not power. As he said, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. May Allah help us be so. Next question. This is the month of Ramadan. And what do we do in the month of Ramadan? We fast. And we fast and we do also what is special. What do we do? Qiyamul Layl. Qiyamul Layl. As-Siyam, Siyamul Nahar, wa Qiyamul Layl. Imagine somebody doing like that all the time. Imagine that. Someone who is fasting all the time, every day. Of course, except the days that Rasulullah said we shouldn't. And Qiyamul Layl, every night, all night. Imagine a heart like that, and who does that with sincerity and with humility, and with devotion, and with hubb, love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and with the beautiful inner character that is in his Qiyamul Layl or her Qiyamul Layl. Imagine somebody like that all the time. Now Rasulullah says there is something else we can do. And we have the rewards and the spiritual stations of someone who fasts every day, all day, and performs Qiyam every night, all night. Hopefully, as we are fasting and we are performing Qiyamul Layl, that fasting of that Qiyamul Layl are first accepted by Allah. That we do that with sincerity and genuineness of character and with the proper intentions. Because as you know, Hafidhana wa iyyakum Allah, if we do external beautiful things, but internally we are in the wrong mood and in the wrong condition, such as riya, or ujub, or ghurur, or kibriya, or khuyala, and so on, فَذَلِكَ رَدْ. Allah is in no need of that, subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you see how difficult it is, how challenging it is to be fully, mashallah, accepted and fully rewarded in the best way. Now imagine somebody like that, rewarded fully, and does not fast, but just a month of Ramadan regularly, and does not perform Qiyamul Layl regularly, but perform the fara'id, alhamdulillah, but Qiyamul Layl, Qaleel or none, Siyam Ramadan, basically. And yet this person has the reward of someone who is always fasting and who is every night performing Qiyamul Layl. Who is that person? Someone who does not have animosity to someone else. Okay? Anyone else? Forgive people? Well, you're on the track. You're on the track. What he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, is more general than that. All of those things that you said are included in it. Because he said, إِنَّ الرَّجُلَ لَيُدْرِكُ بِكَذَا كَذَا blank, you fill up the blanks. درجات الصائم بالنهار القائم بالليل. That he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, verily, indeed, a person would reach the levels of someone who fasts all day, every day, and who performs Qiyamul Layl every night. Which that blank? إِنَّ الرَّجُلَ لَيُدْرِكُ بِحُسْنِ خُلُقِهِ درجات الصائم القائم صائم النهار قائم الليل. What is that does that? حسن الخلق. حسن الخلق. Someone who has beautiful khuluq, beautiful akhlaq, of which you mentioned few. Those are examples. Beautiful characteristics, beautiful inner characteristics that show in his or her comportment and behavior in prosperity and in adversity, in ease and in hardship, in the privacy and in public. It shows that beautiful character that he or she is inside. A person like that, a regular Muslim like that, who performs the fara'id salawat, alhamdulillah, fara'id siyam and so on, but does not have a special share of siyam every day and qiyam every night. Yet, he has the rewards of those who do that. Who? Again? Who? Husn al-khuluq. A beautiful character. And I remind you and myself, where is character? Where is character? In the heart. Character is what qualifies what we are inside. Like we say, khalq versus khuluq. Khalq is what we look outside, externally. My khalq, my physique, my external appearance. My khuluq is my internal reality, my internal image. Humble, generous, kind, compassionate, benevolent, courageous, giving, selfless. وهكذا. Internal beautiful characteristics. Has a lot of hubb inside, hubb love for Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Is a person inside who, for example, does not have attachment inside, excessive especially attachments to the matters of this world, but deeper attachments to the matters of the akhirah. Beautiful inner characteristics. And it shows in his or her conduct and behavior with others, in prosperity, as I said, or in adversity, in ease or in hardship, in privacy or in public, in calmness or in anger. The beautiful khuluq. حليم كريم صبور رؤوف وهكذا. قنوع, ورع. Internal beautiful characteristics. ففي ذلك إذن فليتنافس المتنافسون. My dear brothers and sisters, I remind myself and you, and therefore towards such things should the competitors compete. Subhanallah. حسن الخلق. حسن الخلق. He said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in this context, من كان سهلا هينا لينا حرمه الله على النار. Authentic hadith. من كان سهلا هينا لينا حرمه الله على النار. This person is guaranteed not to be touched by the fire of hell. It was made prohibited. Allah who created fire and created in it its nature and orders it, subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be what He wants it to be and to do what He wants it to do. He orders Jahannam and He prohibits Jahannam to touch such a person on the day of judgment. And who is this person? Qualities of beautiful akhlaq. These are three of them. Sahl, easy, not difficult. Not a hard, difficult, harsh person to deal with. There are those of us who, even when we ask questions to benefit ourselves, we ask them with such a rude manner. Even when we want to be given, وَلَا حَيَاءَ فِي الدِّينِ. Allahumma, may Allah Azza wa Jal save me first from me. But I also remind you, there are those of us who ask questions to benefit them, but they ask them as though they are tyrants. This is not sahl. This is a difficult person. A difficult person to deal with in agreement and in disagreement. Difficult. Not easy. Not logical. Not kind. Not easy. Demanding. A person not easy to deal with in trade, in business, in selling and in buying. So bad of a trader, bad of a merchant, harsh, hard, demanding, and some even cruel. And a person who is not easy in being, let's say, the boss of someone else, an employer versus employee relationship. One is not easy. One is difficult and demanding and harsh and hard. Of course, nowadays, these qualities of harsh and hard and aggressive in business is the standard that is taught in even, business colleges. And some brag that they are that way. You know what I mean. ليس سهلا. This person is not guaranteed to be safe from the heat of hellfire. سهل سبحان الله في الأخذ والعطاء. Easy in dealing, and in dealing with others and in being dealt with in all aspects of life. Hayyin is sort of light, again light going. Again, all describing a person who is gentle and compassionate and not harsh and difficult. At home, in matters of home and family life, one is not صعب, سهل versus صعب, hayyin versus shadid. Subhanallah. Many of us think it's the opposite. We should be the opposite. Hayyin, and then the third, he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, من كان سهلا هينا لينا. layyin, soft. Soft. Fresh, soft. Not stiff. You know, when a branch is very young and very new, it is fresh and soft. If you put it in the fire, what happens? It won't burn. The fire may be extinguished by that. So he said, fire is made haram for a person who is layyin. Just like something fresh does not contribute to the flames of the fire. On the contrary, sometimes it extinguishes the fire. A person who is layyin versus a person of us who is stiff, like a dry branch. And a dry branch, it's good for what? For fire. It's an excellent piece of wood for fire. Subhanallah, look at this interesting analogy and one-to-one correspondence. من كان سهلا هينا لينا حرمه الله على النار. حسن الخلق. A person achieves by his or her beautiful akhlaq the stations and the levels and the rewards of the one who is every day fasting and every night in qiyam as a Muslim muwahid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yet this person with husn al-khuluq is a person who does the obligatory requirements but does not have a lot of pool of nawafil hasanat of siyam and of qiyam, but his or her khuluq is beautiful, then he reaches the level of those like that who are sincere in their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma zayyin qulubana laka wal yawm al-'ardi alayk. Ya Allah, please embellish and beautify our hearts for the day we shall all encounter you. وَلَا تَكِلْنَا إِلَىٰ أَنفُسِنَا طَرَفَةَ عَيْنٍ. And please do not entrust us to our own selves, not even for a brief moment as a blink of an eye. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.